What's up, Tex MTV? Today we're going to be doing a bike review over my Trek Rim DA. Let's get into this. So we're going to start off with the smaller components, then we'll get up to the bigger things like dropper, stuff like that. So starting off with the valve caps, if you want to get a close up on that. They're plastic and they're blue. They screw on very nicely, I'd say. And yeah. No. So the frame, we got a large. No, that sounded weird. Alright, so next up is the frame. This is a large frame, and with the suspension on it, we got 140 rear and front. This is a pretty good size for me, considering it's my first full suspension bike. And yeah. Alright, so we got the dropper post. We got this Bontrager dropper post. Don't know what it is, but as you can see, pretty smooth. It's nice having a dropper. Seat's not up your cheeks all the time, you know. And I mean, I came from a cross country 100mm travel hardtail, and this dropper really comes in handy. Alright, so now I'm going to be talking about the wheels and cranks and pedals, I guess. So we got these race face chesters on there. Glad it came with those. We just have some basic Shimano cranks. They're okay. I mean, you can't really go wrong with cranks. And as you can see, in the rear and front, we got some Southern Wheelworks rims. Don't know what that is, but it seems pretty cool. And we got that DT Swiss 350 hub. Pretty sick. Alright, so next we're going to be talking about the brakes. We got these Shimano SLX brakes. Don't know too much about them, but they just seem like basic brakes, nothing special about them. We got a 180mm rotor. Stops pretty nice, not gonna lie. Alright, so let's talk about how I bought this. Before I do that though, a little disclaimer, I really don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to the components on this bike. And yeah, okay, so anyways, I got this off a Facebook marketplace from some guy. It was listed at $1,350, and then I got him down to $1,200, and he eventually found out a spoke was broken in the back, so he dropped it to $1,000 for me, which I thought was a steal. So I grabbed this bike yesterday, and I love it so far. So I'm going to be talking about the things I would change or like I don't like on this bike. And the first one is the wheels. It comes in 27.5 or 29er. Preferably I'd rather have the 27.5, but whenever buying something used, you can't really nitpick everything. So I'm still glad that I have it. The next up is the cassette, like the whole shifting. It is a 1x10. I would prefer 1x11, but you know, I can always upgrade that in the future. And the last upgrade I would do is, for me, is a shorter stem. I think it just looks better, and I feel like it'll ride better for jumps.
Town ain't big enough for the both of us, so we gon' have a standoff. Catch you reaching for your gun and I'ma blow your hand off. Got shotguns, we got pythons, we got snipers with the red dots. Ain't aiming for your body, cause we only taking headshots.
Town ain't big enough for the both of us, so we gon' have a standoff. Catch you reaching for your gun and I'ma blow your hand off. Got shotguns, we got pythons, we got snipers with the red dots. Ain't aiming for your body, cause we only taking headshots.
Left them in the dirt, cold and broken hearted, we do the same to you. Fuck your bitch regardless. Why you always talking? You always tryna start shit. Keep talking that smacking, we gon' clean you like a carpet. I'm hiding in the train, yeah, my boys they do this thing. Got the dynamite on deck to blow up in the safe. I ain't riding with the bullshit, I ain't feel cricket. Fire off some shots now, all you hear is cricket. Got two bitches, but they name is Heather. If you got a problem, then my boys we ride together. Walk into the bank, come out with the cheddar. They dummy, but stay away, cause they know